Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Do 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 do. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which
no,
button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
one.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What
but
are
not
you-
that big red one.
The-
The
this
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny one.
You mean the one I just pushed?
Yeah, for crying out
Oh,
loud. You
righty.
don't know what you're doing.
I know perfectly well what I'm doing.
Not that button. For crying out loud. You just sit here on your patootie. You play
Well,
with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Aye, it be a fashion. It's been a long but groovy and great day. Been at Conklin Con for the day, and truly worn right out. Met many a person, had a grand time. I got to have a chance to process it all, and it's in too soon, so it's too fresh in the mind to properly appreciate everything. And I went there, and Batman was around. I mean, it was just one of those kind of days. You know, Supermans and Batmans and, Ecto-1s and TARDISes. Sirens went off and people was screaming, some for good, some for bad. And just, it's a good, raucousy, good old time. Right there at Conklin Con. Met many a new friend. Handed out a bunch of the coins. Those are the commemorative coins we've been handing out. And we'll hand out some of them, commemorative coins, for Pop Market next week here in the Elmira Heights. I'll post something up there on the Book of Face, or had the babushka do that. Aye, about that. Yeah, I'm so tired I can barely see what my hands in front of me face. Well, maybe if I turned on the lights that'd help. But I'm still tired. I'm putting a one eye patch on so that when my eyes are crossing, I don't have to worry about it. I only have the one to see with. I see. I got it all figured out, and no matter how you'd be looking at it, that's a solution. Just use one eye. That way, when you see double, there's still only one. Aye, and I've had a song popping through me head for the past few days. Even the choir captain gets those things where he wants to hear certain songs that play here on the show and has a grand old time, and that's what we do. It's been, I Need a Mushroom. Aye, that'd be right. Ethan Myers, I Need a Mushroom. It's a silly little song, but it's so much fun. I'm so grateful that he introduced us to that. And it's truly a rollicky good time. Welcome back, me mateys. Welcome back. I'm trying to stay awake, but fear not. Even if I fall asleep, I'll leave the old, it's something. I'll leave the old tape player running, and so you'll have something to listen to. Welcome back.
I'm swimming and frightened of contact with the squid thing. Same for the fish, it's crazy. One touch is death, not much room for mistakes. I doubt I'll leave this lake if I don't grow to supersize. My small self always dies just from touching the bad guy. I need a mushroom, I need a mushroom. I'm walking, I walk up to a turtle. It feels like a giant hurdle, but that's because I am extremely short. My plan is don't be short. There's one way that's accomplished. Still won't mean I can stomp fish, but it means less chance of doom. I need a mushroom, I need a mushroom. I need a mushroom, I need one so I can break stuff. I break bricks to get money, which gives me more life somehow. I need a mushroom, it's a drug but that's no problem. Skin will stretch but that's okay, I'll be better off that way. I don't want hammers hitting me, or turtle touch destroying me. My size now is annoying me, so I need a mushroom. mushroom. I need one so I can break stuff. I break bricks to get money, which gives me more life somehow. I need a mushroom. It's a drug, but that's no problem. Skin will stretch, but that's okay. I'll be better off that way. I'm guessing a bunch of you have a question. You wonder if my size obsession implies something that's less than flattering. But that's a silly thing. I told you why I need a mushroom. It protects body and soul, unless I fall in a hole. But if I'm not falling, I need a mushroom. 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 I need a mushroom.
Ho, ho. Ho, ho. He, he. Ha, ha. Ha, ha. Strange things are happening. Strange things are happening. I once had a teacher who flunked me in history. She asked who shot Lincoln. I answered, don't blame me. Ho, ho. Ho, ho. He, he. Ha, ha. Strange things are happening. Strange things are happening. I gave golden earrings to someone who's sweet 16. Now I'm so embarrassed, her ears are turning green. Ho, ho! Ho, ho! He, he. Ha, ha! Ha, ha! Strange things are happening. Strange things. I went to the movies and witnessed the strangest scene. One kid thought of TV and tried to dial the screen. Ho, ho! Ho, ho! Hey, hey! Hey, hey! He, he! Strange things. Strange things. Since girls wear those blue jeans, my troubles just never cease. What looks like my nephew turns out to be my niece. Ho, ho! Ho, ho! He, he! Ha, ha! Ha, ha! Strange things are happening. Strange things. This is Rocky Buttons, and I want to tell you the strangest things happened to me.
Red Buttons there, but strange things are happening. Aye. Act 1, Ghostbusters. There's there to show. A neat little thing. I think we got a picture with me around it. I'm not sure. It's a very, very confuzzled day. But I've been having Ghostbusters kind of stuff on the mind, so I got to do something about. Oh, I should do some stuff about the TARDIS too. Aye. Well, we had the Double Clicks there with the Ghostbusters theme and Uptown Funk melded together, and it seems appropriate to help celebrate what be happening.
Do 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 do. Do, 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 do,
if there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. If it's something weird and it won't look good, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no ghost. 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 seeing things running through your head. Who can you call? Ghostbusters. An invisible man sleeping in your bed. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Let me tell you something. Bustin' makes me feel good. If you had a dose of a freaky ghost, baby, you better call Ghostbusters. I think you better call Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
You just want some more. I think you better call Ghostbusters. Ow! Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I think you better call Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I can't hear you. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Louder.
There be Ray Parker Jr. I shouldn't even be having to tell you about that. But some people may not be familiar, and other people's will be. I be Ray Parker Jr. with Ghostbusters. Aye. You don't hear that enough on the radio anymore. Not until Halloweeny time. But I figured, why wait? Since we were having our fun today. Let's go with who and you with This Is Ponderous.
This is ponderous, man. Really ponderous.
I had this dream the other night. I went to work one day, and nobody remembered who I was. So, I decided to take the day off. On my way out, I run into my boss, and he says, "Hey, you look familiar." I said, "Thanks. People say that a lot in these dreams." And the horns kicked in, and my shoes started to squeak. Then all of a sudden, I'm standing on a beach in some tropical part of the world, and there's a sign that says, "Aren't you supposed to be at work?" Sort of screamed out at me. And I remembered, I'd been here in other dreams. But usually there was a water polo game, and a girl who could talk with her eyes, and she'd say,
"Can you see what I'm saying?"
And the horns kicked in, and my shoes started to squeak. Before I knew it, I was walking near a lake when a phone rings, and the operator speaks to me in a language I don't understand. Then the horns kicked in. My shoes started to squeak. Before long, I was coming up on this really weird part of my dream. You know, part where I know how to tap dance, but I can only do it while wearing golf shoes. Now I'm back on the beach, walking with this girl who talks with her eyes. This time she says,
"I think you see what I'm saying."
Then, just before I woke up, it started to rain in Southern California. A girl who talked with her eyes.
"Can you see what I'm saying?"
Aren't you supposed to be at work? This is ponderous, man. Really ponderous.
Ooh.
Hi, I love that song. I guess one might say that be my groove. It's been a long and fascinating day. Aye. Well, we cut in a commercial right on now. Don't be forgetting, we often start out with a vintage, then go to the sponsors that actually help pay for all the fun things, like the commemorative coins that we hand out. They don't just grow on trees, even if they seem like they do. Aye. Oh yes, oh, forgot. Don't be forgetting to check us out on the Book of Face. That'd be the Captain's Quarters 106.5. We had a group, we had a page, and we had the fun interaction with all of you right there. And we also have the tube of you. And someday we'll be getting more hot stuff posted up. We haven't posted up lately, only because Babushka, well, I don't want to say she blew up the computer, but, well, because by all technicalities, it was the gunpowder that did it. But if you didn't put so much gunpowder in your paprika shaker, you wouldn't have these kind of problems. I thought I told her, but no, she doesn't listen to old Captain. And don't be forgetting, you can also call 323-HEAVE-HO. That'd be 1-323-432-8346. Say it with me, kiddos. That way, maybe you have a chance of remembering. This is for the request line, but it happens for the final 40 every week. That's 1-323-432-8346.
Hey, it's Hasbro. Hasbro makes toys. What's new, Hasbro?
Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head with their own cars and trailers. That's what's new. See, Mr. Potato Head has a car and boat trailer. And there's a car and shopping trailer for his wife, Mrs. Potato Head. It's such fun to do and so easy. Like this. Take any fruit or vegetable. Just stick in eyes, then ears, and then the mouth. You can make the funniest looking people in the whole world. Potato Head people look different every time you make them. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head with cars and trailers come in $1 and $2 sizes.
What else is new, Hasbro?
A vanity case with toy cosmetics and beautiful accessories and real-looking doctor and nurse kits.
Hasbro makes great toys. It's fun to play with Hasbro.
When last we left our courageous duo, they were off on a shopping foray, seeking out injustice.
Oh, goody, Sidekick! You're here! Right where I left you! The latest Beetle Bailey came in for me, and great Scott! What den of dastardly villainy has just popped up and now lays just beneath our very noses?
What? Where?
Right there! That duplicitous den of demagoguery, and it must be writhing with evil. For to hide that very reality, the villains made it bright pink, with really cute cupcakes painted on it too!
Do you mean Bee's Sweets? The sweetest place in town? They've been there for months. I go there all the time while I wait for you, because you won't let me into Heroes.
We'll need to figure out how to sneak in there and discover what depths their nefarious plans have coalesced to. We may need disguises.
We don't need to break in. We can just walk right in through the front door. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're not evil, not at all. Make any kind of artistic cake you can think of, and they taste great. Make all kinds of incredible pastries, too. And the macarons are always changing and beautiful as well as delicious. You can even find the flavors of the day by going to their Facebook page at Bee's Sweets.
Bee's Sweets, huh? A strange name for a villainous hideout. Come, Sidekick, let us go forth and further investigate this domicile of pinkness.
Tune in next time as our cake adventurers find themselves trapped with nowhere to run and are forced to decide between delicious macarons or delectable cupcakes, or face the wrath of the bakery delights from which no man can resist.
Bee's Sweets. It's the pink building located at 121 West 14th Street, in Elmira Heights, directly across from Heroes Comics. They're not evil, not at all.
Oh, it's fascinating. I think some of the crew is starting to wake back up from the adventures of today. I hear laser machines going. They're checking out how sharp their swords are, making sure the guns are repacked and reloaded, and they're starting to wake up, and it's getting quite confuddlement. The one great thing we have so far, Babushka hasn't made much of an appearance. So, beyond that, let's go with Sean Brown's, a.k.a. Rappin' Duke, with Rappin' Duke. Da ha 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 ha.
So you think you're bad with your rap? Well, I'll tell ya, Pilgrim, I started the crap. When you were in diapers and wetting the sheets, I was at the Ponderosa rapping to the beat. Da ha, da ha, da ha 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 ha. Sure, I rustled some cattle and tended the sheep, but my main concern was rapping to the beat. I don't bother nobody, I'm a real nice guy, kinda laid back like a dead fly. Da ha, da ha, da ha 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 ha, da ha, da ha, da ha 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 ha. I'm talking here and now. Later for the cattle and rustling the cow. If I had a chance to do a repeat, you can bet your sweet dippy I'd be rapping to the beat. Da ha, da ha, da ha 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 ha. Que pasa, amigos? Not a pasa, I see. 200 punks, well what you gonna do? I got 2 6-shooters that'll see me through. That's 12 dead and 188 pallbearers. Da ha, da ha, da ha 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 ha. What I do on your grave won't pass for flowers either. Now Curtis Blow Run DMC, you haven't heard a rap till you heard it from me. I'm the baddest rapper in history, and there'll be no more after me. Da ha, da ha, da ha ha. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Santa Barbara that is, swimming pools and movie stars. Well, the first thing you know, Ron's the president. The Ken folks said, Ron, move away from there. Said in the White House is where you ought to be. So he loaded up the Lincoln and he moved to D.C. Washington, that is. Politicians taking a sip. Foreign dignitaries taking a trip. High tax and plenty Cadillacs. Da ha, da ha, da ha 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 ha, da ha, da ha, da ha 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 ha. Now you see me in my movies doing my thing, but deep in my heart I've wanted to sing. Way down up on the Swanee River, far, far away. Titwillow, Titwillow, Titwillow. Well, I don't think that's your style, but I'll tell you, Pilgrim, I'm versatile. Aretha Franklin, Aretha Franklin, Aretha Franklin, let me rock you, Aretha Franklin, let me rock you, Aretha Franklin, that's all I wanna do, Aretha Franklin. Da ha, da ha, da ha 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 ha, da ha, da ha, da ha 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 ha. Oh, I'm feeling the groove now, Pilgrim. Party over here. Party over there. There's nothing to it, the way we do it. Whoop, whoop. East Coast. West Coast. Texas. Every time I put on pants, I tell you, Pilgrim, I wanna dance. I put a quarter in the juke, then I commence to doing the duke. Da ha, da ha, da ha 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 ha, da ha, da ha, da ha 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 ha. It's pretty easy, as you can see. Just move your arms kinda freely. Do a pause and take a step, and just be sure the beat is kept. Da ha, da ha, da ha 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 ha. I was at the Ponderosa rapping to the beat, trying to cool off from the desert heat. I discovered something really neat. The Duke has moves with his feet. Da ha, da ha, da ha. I won plenty of ladies with my charms, but they like me the most for the moves of my arms. Whoa, whoa. I'm gonna rap in the east, gonna rap in the west. I'll show ya, Pilgrim, who's the best. Nothing to it, the way we do it. Skibble a bebop, weebop, Scooby-Doo. Guess what, America, we love you. Da ha, da ha, da ha, da ha, da da ha 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 ha, da ha da ha, da ha ha ha. Everybody, da ha da ha, da ha ha ha, da ha da ha, da ha ha ha, da ha da.
A lot of these arenas are now starting to go green, and so they're taking away the light switches and they're replacing them with sensors. Sensors are cool when they work. You know what I mean? Like when you're 10 feet away and it senses you and the whole room just... What I don't like is that when they're messed up, then you have to walk into a dark-ass room and establish your presence. But then you stand still for 4 seconds. In addition, backstage, my sink has knobs on it. I have control of the temperature and the pressure of the water, which in the Chicago area I believe is very important, especially in the winter. Oh man, you guys are no joke in the winter. You need warm water when you wash your hands. You can't rely on a sensor that gives you nothing but cold water, because you wash your hands with cold water, your hands get all cryptic. Then you go outside and people are making fun of you. Look at Thriller. My dressing room, you guys, has a sink that has hot and cold. You can control the water. You can control the temperature. You can control the pressure. I hate it when they take that away from us and they replace it with that little sensor. So now, in addition to being a comedian, now I gotta be a magician. I'm not a magician, but if you watch me wash my hands, that's what I look like, you know, just... Nothing. Then you walk away. I feel like there's someone behind the mirror messing with me, like, watch this. Some places stop there. Some places keep going. I like a lot of soap when I wash my hands. I like a good soap dispenser. I like the, you know, the pump. I hate it when they take that away from us and then they replace it with that little spout that goes next to the faucet. You stick your hand under it and it gives you that little booger of soap. You know what I mean? That little moco, you put it under. You know you need more, so you pull it out and then you go back in, but the sensor's like, no, it's still you. Now you gotta trick it, right? Once you get enough soap on your hands, now you gotta try to wash it off. But you can't wash it off then and there because the timer for the water has timed out. So now you have to back up and now you have to put on a second performance. Now it's a race to get that soap off your hands. Once you get the soap off your hands, now you gotta try to dry your hands. Some places still give you a towel, some places give you paper towels. Some take the paper towels and they put them in a box on the wall with another sensor. And there you are. 3 inches of paper. 3 inches, Chicago. You can't do anything with 3 inches. Ask any woman, they'll tell you. Or a guy, I'm equal opportunity. I need control of the paper. I need the crank, Some places stop there, some places keep going. Have you ever walked into the bathroom stall, closed the door, locked it, turned around, looked at the toilet, and seen a blinking red light on the wall? And you're like, really? Here too? All you're trying to do is get the tissue paper off the wall for the toilet seat. You take one step. I haven't even done anything. You grab the paper. You turn around and you put it on like a cape. And you let it slide down your back while you slowly try to time it just right. And just as you're about to sit down, somebody always walks into the bathroom and distracts you. Huh? But it's too late. Your knees are bent. And unless you do CrossFit, you're not coming back from that one. Then your bare ass touches the seat. And you're like, ah! And just when you think it can't get any worse, And all this water splashing up, hitting you right in the ass. And then the water goes down the drain and it creates that air vortex that goes right between your legs. So now you have a tsunami in the back. You have a tornado in the front. And who's the victim? Pikachu. And he's holding on for dear life. You haven't even made magic yet and you've already been violated by plumbing. Now you do what you need to do. You finish. Now it's time for cleanup, time for maintenance. So you reach over for the toilet paper, and the problem with using the restroom nowadays is that most venues, including this one, instead of putting a human-size toilet paper roll inside of the human-size toilet paper roll dispenser, that takes the Costco or Sam's Club or one of these places where you buy in bulk, and they buy that giant gorilla roll of toilet paper. And then they come back here and they force it into that little tiny compartment. And then they close the door on it. So now this giant wheel is locked in place. You can't even spin it, you're just... You can't even find where it starts because they glue it. Out of desperation, you gotta pull out your car keys and cut into the side of it like a bag of cocaine on Narcos. Then you get the paper, you try to wipe. Chicago, a year from now, I am predicting that they're gonna take 100% control of the restroom. You're gonna be sitting there and you're gonna think of me because you're gonna see it. You're gonna look over to get the toilet paper and there's gonna be a blinking red light on it. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, Fluffy called it. And what are you gonna have to do? One sheet. You're gonna get frustrated and just sit on it. Just Sorry, bro. I know that was a lot of culo. I threw at you right there. She's like, it's like Magic Mike.
That there be Gabriel Iglesias, I.K. Puffy, with the eternal struggle with bathroom censors. The struggle is real, and the eternal battle with bathroom censors. You be understanding. Aye. With that, let's go right to burying the bookbinders with She Grabbed Me Coconuts.
She grabbed my coconuts and then she ran away. She grabbed my coconuts and did not even stay. Oh why? Tell me why? Did she want to see a grown man cry? She grabbed my coconuts and then she ran away. Thought I was alone. She came out of nowhere. I asked if I could show her the coconuts I'd grown. High up in the tree, blowing on my big flute. She was staring at my fruit, asking when suddenly she grabbed my coconuts and then she ran away. She grabbed my coconuts and didn't even stay. Oh why? Tell me why? Did she want to see a grown man cry? She grabbed my coconuts and then she ran away. Harry began to round. I had them since I was a baby. To the horrible lady, knocked them all around. Maybe she had plans to drink the milk inside them. It was impossible to hide them from a deadly hand. She grabbed my coconuts and then she ran away. She grabbed my coconuts and didn't even stay. Oh why? Tell me why? Did she want to see a grown man cry? She grabbed my coconuts and then she ran away. She attacked them, tried to crack them, really whack them into a coconut souffle. And then she ran away. It is such a shame I never got to utilize them. Ever since she brutalized them, they've never been the same. I'm a broken man, nothing in my coconut sack. She bruised my banana, it is turning black. Getting gushy in my hands. She grabbed my coconuts and then she ran away. She grabbed my coconuts and didn't even stay. Oh, why? Tell me why? Did she want to see a grown man cry? She grabbed my coconuts and then she ran away. Everybody, she grabbed my coconut and then she ran away. She grabbed my coconuts and didn't even stay. Oh, why? Tell me why? Did she want to see a grown man cry? She grabbed my coconuts and then she ran away. And then she ran away.
Great song. I'll be cutting a commercial entirely. I should probably find Molly here. She was, she was a bundle of energy for the day. That girl, I don't know if she ever frowns. She's just one big bundle of energy.
Meow 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 meow
Meow Mix comes in 2 varieties, original and seafood middles. A medley of mackerel, tuna, and crunchy centers bursting with seafood flavor. Meow Mix tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
Meow.
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Maybe you went, maybe you couldn't. Maybe you tried. Maybe you succeeded. Maybe you want to do it again. Maybe this time you want to take a friend and cry out at the top of your lungs. You heard right! The Rocky Horror Picture Show with live action is coming back to the Elmira Drive-In on September 24th. So get your fishnets ready and be sure to get a seat at the front row and catch all the action firsthand. Don't be that person around the water cooler stuck listening to all the crazy stories about what everyone else did that weekend. Be the person telling the stories. Mark your calendars. September 24th at the Elmira Drive-In for the experience of a lifetime.
See you at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted.
Oh boy. I'm confounded. I've been trying to figure out where our babushka could be. I look high and low, like none of the crew has seen her. She's supposed to be here, and where she be, I don't know. And if you don't keep track of that woman, you'd never know what. She said she'd stay home and get some rest. I go to the Comic-Con, and I go and I had a good time, but we were working hard, and I'll tell you these. I was hoping she'd get an opportunity to get some rest. Well, I keep searching around and seeing what I can find. We'll go ask for something that makes as much sense as anything. We'll ask Dr. Science a question. Maybe he'll have some answers.
It's time once again to Ask Dr. Science. So let's ask Dr. Science. That's me. Remember, he knows more than you do. That's right. Chris Walker from Petersburg, Alaska writes, Dear Dr. Science, I spend a lot of time at home watching my dog. Why do dogs drool? My dog always has his tongue hanging out of his mouth.
Check your data, Chris. When you see a dog with his tongue hanging out, he's not drooling, he's dribbling. You see, all dogs secretly want to be basketball players, and they know that an effective dribble is an important skill for any player to master. There's an old canine saying, practice makes perfect. Your dog is probably fond of saying that to himself in between dribbles. One day your dog may be a contender, and at that time you should hope he won't write Dr. Science and tell the American public all about your personal habits.
Thank you, Dr. Science. Send your science questions to Ask Dr. Science. Remember, he's not a real doctor.
I have a master's degree
in science.
Daddy Captain!
Molly, me dear!
I had so much fun at Conklin Con today.
So did I, me dear. So did I.
I'm kind of tired, but that happened since this show was a week long.
What?
Well, they had a TARDIS there, but it wasn't working right, so I fixed it.
And how you be doing that?
You see, this Vulcan had a nice batch of dilithium crystals, so I borrowed a few, and then I borrowed a charged proton pack or two from the Ecto-1, and the jumper pack from Batman's belt, plus poured some of Mama's Babushka's special vitamin-packed pickled hot sauce, and presto, it worked! And then zoom, off we went.
Well, that would explain the screams and the siren sounds.
Oh, and a couple nice people went with me, but they didn't all seem to be there when we got back. Gotta go. Bye!
Bye, me dear. Now, I be wondering where they went for the weekend. Or she may have lost a passenger or two. I wonder if they can walk back from where they are. Well, or does she just mean that only pieces of them came back? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Doctor Who, Doctor Who, hey! The TARDIS, Doctor Who, hey! Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who, Doctor Who. again.
Bow, bow, bow. Here, right hit another hit it, mama. Here, right never, 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 never. Here, right hit another chicken water. I right hit another hit it, mama. Here, right hit another hit it, mama. I right hit another hit it, mama. Here, right hit another hit it, mama. Here, right another hit it, mama. I right hit another hit it. Have you ever heard of a wish sandwich? A wish sandwich is the kind of a sandwich where you have 2 slices of bread and you wish you had some meat. Bow, bow, bow. Here, right hit another hit it. Here, right hit another hit it. Here, right never, 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 never. Now, right hit another hit it. Here, right hit another hit it. Here, right hit another hit it. I right hit another hit it. Here, mama, 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 me, mama, boy, mama, mama. The other day, I had a ricochet biscuit. A ricochet biscuit is the kind of a biscuit that's supposed to bounce back off the wall into your mouth. If it don't bounce back, you go hungry. Bow, bow, bow. Here, right hit another hit it. Here, mama, 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 mama. Here, right hit another hit it. I right hit another chicken water. Here, right hit another chicken water. I right hit another chicken water. I right hit another hit it. I right hit another hit it. The other day, I had a cool water sandwich and a Sunday go to meeting bun. Bow, bow, bow. Here, I hit another hit of water. I had a hit on a hit of water. Here, mama, 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 mama. Here, I hit another dime. Hey, papa, boy, papa, papa, papa. Here, I hit another hit of water. 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 Here, on a hum, mama, shabba, here, mama, ha, baba, chica, wa. Here, I hit another hit of water. Here, I name on a hum, here, I hit another hit of water. Here, I hum, on a hit of water. Here, mama, ha, baba, shabba, baba. Here, I hit another chica, wa. Here, I hit another chica, wa. Here, I hit another hit of water. Zul, mama, ha, baba, chica, wa. What do you want for nothing? Rubber biscuit? Bow, bow, ooh. Elwood!
That there be the Blues Brothers with Rubber Biscuit. Aye, some of the food that Babushka serves around here, it definitely feels like it's made out of rubber. I got to figure out what happened to that woman. Because she could be most anywhere, and if you don't know where she be, that's when it gets dangerous. She could be hiding on ye. She could be hunting ye. She might have gone... Well, nah. She wouldn't have gone to Mexico. That'd be silly. That's a long ways just to hop out for the day. And again, it is Babushka. Oh, let's go right to Tommy Chong's giving us some advice on driving. Driving stoned.
And driving. Everybody's worried about driving when you're stoned. No. Not going to hurt anybody going 5 miles an hour. No. But you do get paranoid at the wrong time. You know, like one time I got pulled over by a caution light. I sat there for a long time, man. Had my license out, waiting. Finally, I forgot why I was sitting there, you know? Well, as long as I'm here, might as well fire one up. I'm smoking. Sure enough, as soon as you lit a joint, here comes the cops. Cops, well, I thought I was watching television, man. Well, good, Cops is on. Oh. Bad boys, bad boys. So the cop's looking at me and I'm staring at him, you know, and they don't like to be stared at. So the cop goes, "Hey, what are you stopping here for?" And I said, "Didn't you pull me over?" That cop looked at me for a long time, dude. Then he goes, "Did I?" But the other worry is kids, you know. They're always worried about kids. And the other day I was on my roof smoking, because I like to smoke up, you know. I even though it's legal, I still like to sneak around, you know. It adds to the high, you know. And I was up there smoking, and I felt somebody looking at me, and I looked down. There's my little grandson looking at me, and he goes, "What are you doing, Grandpa?" That cute little voice, and I don't know why I said it, but I said, "F off." I felt bad because, you know, he's the only one in the house that'll show me how to use my iPhone. You know?
Hi, there be some good advice. Always be remembering to be kind to the youngins. You never know what they may be able to help you with, or what great advice they be needing. We be cutting a commercial. Don't be forgetting you can dial us up there on the old Book of Face. That there be the Captain's Quarters 106.5 on the group and the page. Also catch on encore presentations on the Tube of You. That's just once again the Captain's Quarters 106.5, and have yourself a grand time.
You know what? I finally got used to this little cup of Parquet saying butter. I say Parquet, it says butter. Then the wife buys Parquet margarine in a big 1-pound bowl. Says, the bowls are pretty colors. Says she's gonna keep stuff in them. Fine, but while I'm used to butter, I am not used to this big Parquet saying butter.
Parquet margarine from Kraft in pretty 1-pound bowls.
Squatch Den.
Hey, la chinga! Hey, man, look it over here!
Oh, wow, man. Oh, is that? Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store? Totally awesome, man. I haven't seen a vinyl store in a long time, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, everything's gone digital, man. Totally bummer, dude.
Hey, man, let's go in. Let's check it out, man. This could be really cool.
Hey, yeah, come on, man.
Hey, man, this is really awesome.
Oh, wow, man. This is far out, man. Look at all the shirts, man.
Hey, man, yeah, look at the music. They got vinyl, they got CDs. Hey, man, they even got cassettes. That's gonna go well with my lowrider, man.
Yeah, man. Oh. And look at all the shirts, man. There's no tie-dyes, but they're totally awesome, man.
Hey, man, yeah, they're all band shirts. New band shirts. Hey, we need some new band shirts, man. All our stuff is old, man.
Man, you're totally right, man. Oh, this stuff's all like from 2000 on up. Man, these is totally... I never even heard of some of these bands, but they look awesome, man.
Hey, they're playing them in the background here, man. They are awesome.
And check it out, man. They do photography. We got some pictures we can do.
Hey, man, we can show them some pictures.
Yeah, man.
My name is Ash. I'm the owner of the Squatch Den, located at 2082 College Avenue in Elmira Heights, New York, right across from Edison High, and we are open daily, Monday through Sunday, 12 to 6.
Squatch Den.
All music, all the time.
You're listening to 1410 WELM Elmira and 106.5 FM The Pirate.
Welcome back to me second hour, me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the Final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the mail of...
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323 Heave-Ho.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
But was that my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, here, let me help you get this show going again.
Abash, you old bat! Heave-ho!
Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Johnny!
We're all doomed! Oh, that's better.
See? I made it so better. I'm going to see about that dinner and work on my suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it's be night time out, you crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. I'm still tired, maybe getting more tired as the evening rolls on. I need more black licorice, and I'm going to keep going. I look up some black licorice. You listen to Alberta Hunter's My Handyman. I need more black licorice. There's got to be some around here somewhere. I checked two of my secret stashes. I'm trying to remember where I may have had the third one. Oh, I know! One moment.
Now, whoever said a good man was hard to find, positively, absolutely sure was blind. 'Cause I've just found the best man that ever was, and here's just a few of the things that he does. Ow. He shakes my ashes, greases my griddle, churns my butter, and he strokes my fiddle. Oh, my man is such a handy man. Now he threads my needle, and he creams my wheat, heats my heater, and he chops my meat. He's a mess. My man is such a handy man. Now I don't care if you believe it or not, he's a mighty nice man to have around. 'Cause when my furnace gets too hot, he's right there to turn my damper down. For everything, that man of mine's got a scheme. And honey, it's amazing the way he handles my machine. My man is such a handy man. Oh, that man is a mess. Ow. He flaps my flapjacks, cleans off the table, feeds the horses in my stable. My man is such a handy man. And do you know, sometimes he's up way before dawn, busy cleaning the rough edges off my lawn. My man is such a handy man. Now he never has a single word to say while he's working hard, poor soul. And I'd give anything if you could see the way he handles my front yard. Ow. Now my ice never gets a chance to melt away, 'cause he sees that I get a nice fresh piece every day. My man is such a handy man.
I rented my apartment on a Monday at 1, singing do lolly lolly shaky bum shaky bum. Started moving in it on a Tuesday at 2, singing do lolly lolly shaky do shaky do. Wednesday at 3, I called the phone company, singing hey baby put a phone in for me. Thursday at 4, he came and knocking at my door, singing hey baby I'm your telephone man, you just show me where you want it and I'll put it where I can. I can put it in the bedroom, I can put it in the hall, I can put it in the bathroom, I can hang it on the wall. You can have it with the buzz, you can have it with the ring, and if you really want it you can have a ding-a-ling, because hey baby I'm your telephone man. Can you believe that? And then he says, now when other fellows call you, tell them how it all began. Well, can you imagine? My heart began a thumping and my wasn't dealing with no ordinary guy. So while he was a-talking, I was thinking up my plan. Then my fingers did the walking on the telephone man, singing, hey, lolly, lolly, hey, lolly, lolly, hey, lolly, lolly, get it any way you can, right? So I got it in the bedroom and I got it in the hall and I got it in the bathroom and he hung it on the wall. I got it with the buzz and I got it with the ring, and when he told me what my number was, I got a ding-a-ling and singing, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, just doing my thing. I've never done anything like this before.
All right, I did find me black licorice. You're a worrying. Aye, but there be Mary Wilson's telephone man. Aye, nothing pops you right up like a couple of good sticks of licorice. Black licorice, that is, truly. There's other licorices that are good. Black licorice, that's the stuff that really makes a man out of ye. Aye, now, let's go on with the Blues Brothers now, with Rubber Biscuit.
Here, right ahead, another hit of it. Here, right ahead, another chicken walk. I got a hit, another chicken walk. I got a hit, another hit of it. Here, right ahead, another hit of it. I got a hit, another hit of it. I got a hit, another shop. There, got a hit, another hit of it. Here, got a hit, another hit of it. Do that again. Bow, bow, bow. Here, got a hit, another hit of it. Here, got a number. Here, got a hit, another chicken walk. I got a hit, another hit of it. Here, got a hit, another hit of it. I got a hit, another hit of it. Have you ever heard of a wish sandwich? A wish sandwich is the kind of a sandwich where you have 2 slices of bread and you wish you had some meat. Bow, bow, bow. Here, got a hit, another hit of it. Here, got a hit, another hit of it. There, got a never. Now, got a hit, another hit of it. Here, got a hit, another hit of it. Here, got a hit, another hit of it. The other day I had a ricochet biscuit. A ricochet biscuit is the kind of a biscuit that's supposed to bounce back off the wall into your mouth. If it don't bounce back, you go hungry. Bow, bow, bow. Here, got a hit, another hit of it. Here, mama, here, got a hit, another hit of it. I got a hit, another hit of it. Here, got a hit, another hit of it. I got a hit, another hit of it. I got a hit, another hit of it. I got a hit, another hit of it. The other day, I had a cool water sandwich and a Sunday go to meeting bun. Bow, bow, bow. Here, got a hit, another hit of water. I got a hit, another hit of water. Here, mama, here, got a hit, another hit of water. 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 Here, got a mama, shabba, here, mama, baba, chica, here, got a hit, another hit of water. Here, got a name on a hum, here, got a hit, another hit of water. Here, got a hum, another hit of water. Here, mama, baba, shabba, here, got a hit, another chica, here, got a hit, another chica, here, got a hit, another hit of water. Zul, mama, baba, chica, what do you want for nothing? Rubber biscuit? Bow, bow. Elwood!
I was walking down the street on a sunny day. Hubba, 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 hubba. A feeling in my bones says I have my way. Hubba, 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 hubba. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? Hey, hey. Yeah, my little dog Spot got hit by a car. Hubba, 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 hubba. Put his guts in a box and put him in a drawer. Hubba, 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 hubba. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? Hey, hey. for a month and a half. Hubba, 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 hubba. I looked in the drawer and started to laugh. Hubba, 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 hubba. Cause I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. Oh, ain't it good when things are going your way? Hey, hey.
There be Pete Farmers with Happy Boy. Aye, we've coming up very soon. We'll be having the final 40, and many of the requests will be coming from today's show, where I took a number of live requests and possibly a couple of samples from the show too. See how it plays out. But in the spirit of things, let's cut over to Ukla the Mox. Welcome to the con.
This one is for all the geeks with bleak physiques and we go bleaks. This one is for all the freaks with a unique reek, too deep to speak. This one's for you!
If you know how many settings there are on a phaser, if you've paid more than $100 for a toy lightsaber, if you kinda thought that Farscape was cool, if you haven't played a sport since the day you got out of high school, then you've come to the right place. If you've lost friends over arguments about Green Lantern, if you really thought Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, if you pretend every phone booth's a TARDIS, and you know which is the correct edition of Army of Darkness, then you've come to the right place. I think you've come to the right place. Welcome to the con, welcome to the con. Klingons, Dorsi, furry elves, get down with your nerdy selves. If you've sent Mark Hamill your fan script for Star Wars 7, or you own the special edition Laserdisc Slave of Heaven, if you're living in your parents' garage, and your 4 cats are named Taylor, Nova, Landon, and Dodge, then you've come to the right place. If you've gaffer taped your man boobs in an attempt to flatten them, if you've tried to pay your cell phone bill with gold press platinum, if you care which Doctor Who was the best, or you tried to hide that you cried when that guy died on Galaxy Quest, and you've come to the right place. Look around, you've come to the right place. Welcome to the con, welcome to the con. All the troops in stormtrooper suits say, come on, shake your nerdy booty.
If you brought your Starfleet uniform and your Jedi robes, because Star Wars is more of an evening thing, if you came to the con this weekend to rock out with your Spock out, then it's time for you to stand with me and say, I will not be ashamed. I will not settle down. I will not act my age. I will not stop summarizing the plot of X Factor 87 just because we've arrived at the restaurant and the waitress would like to know our drink order. I will sit in a dank room playing Settlers of Catan until my nerd fuck assails the very nostrils of God himself, and I will let my beard grow until it curls up and consumes my face like a Lovecraftian tentacle creature. Then I will sit in the con suite devouring Cheetos in the Stygian darkness like a Lovecraftian tentacle creature. It is time for us to don the best of many buttons and rise
better listen to the words I speak. Geeks, dorks, dweebs, freaks, and nerds march together and take up the standard.
It's time to make up your mind. Will you join the cause or get left behind?
It's nature, it's prominence, it's evolution. So come on and join the nerd revolution.
At the con, we got our stock eaters on. Welcome everybody here. Welcome to the con.
Welcome trekkers and filkers and gamers and con-con.
And our family dressed as Obi-Wan and Han and Tauntaun.
Welcome big fat black guy dressed as Qui-Gon.
Holy crap, that is one alarmingly realistic
For you brown coats, gather round, yo. We got a mission and a vision, so let's form a coalition.
Dobby's on the left, Strike Galacta's on the right. Ruby and Buffy fans join us in the fight.
Cause we peruse the news and it's choose to refuse. We pay our dues and we are not amused. It's time we refuse to diffuse your abuse. Cause we refuse to choose to lose.
We'll schmooze, Jason Mewes and Doctor Who shoes. Overuse, booze and underused shampoos. And use our gently used Spider-Man underoos to hide our blues, clues, and secret of the used tattoos. Nerd! Nerd up!
Nerd to your mother.
I do have a bit of bad news for nerds. There is a growing contingency of hipster nerds that is threatening our very lifestyle. Exactly. They don't appreciate things the way that we do. Like, hipsters don't like things because they're awesome. Like, if I wear a Captain Picard shirt, it's because I want some motherfucker to make it so. Like, I am being literal. You know? But if a hipster wears one, he's like, hey, look, this is Star Trek, whatever. Like, they don't appreciate things for being awesome. Like, I honestly think hipsters eat with their assholes because they consume everything wrong. They're terrible. And, oh. By the way, hipsters, please don't work in the service industries. Please. You don't want to serve us. We don't want to be served by you. It's perfect. You behind the counter with your dumb curly Q mustache up on your lip, in and of itself like a shrug, like, yeah, I don't want to be in this guy's face either. But I can't cut myself off. But nerds have changed. We have evolved. Like, they're dangerous nerds now. When I was growing up, you were not dangerous. You just hid from people. But now, nerds attack. They're violent. A couple years ago, there was a stabbing at Comic-Con in San Diego. A stabbing over a chair at a Harry Potter panel. The way it should be. These two guys were fighting over a chair. So you're probably sitting there going, oh my God, Chris Hardwick, a stabbing at Comic-Con? Why, from that hall on the Comic-Con floor, there are vendors selling broadswords and Klingon battle axes and maces and morning stars and war blades. Like, what possibly could have been the subject of this stabbing? A mechanical pencil. Whee! The nerd switchblade! That's my seat! We'll see about that! Click, 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 stab! Fear me, for I am the architect! I shall draft thee into oblivion. Protract, compass!
There be Chris Hardwick with hipster nerds. Aye, it's so true, so true. I did have a little problem, though. But one thing he said Klingon battle axe. It's not a battle axe, it's a bat'leth. It's a Klingon bat'leth. Get it right, or, well, it's almost like you want to bring out me scimitar and show him what for. But I mean, you to be careful. He might have a mechanical pencil on him. We'll be cutting a commercial now, and when we return, it'll be the final party, and it will lead us right into the witching hour.
Here's Bob Graham of Indianapolis, all set to prove the hand is quicker than the eye. Watch closely now. You may want to mystify your friend. After the string is threaded through the straw, he bends the straw and straightens the string. Next, he clips off the peak of the straw and throws it away. Now, he puts the straws together and pulls the string through. Presto! It's still in one piece. Believe it or not. Say, that's slick. Come on, tell us how you did it, Bob. Well, then at least tell us where we can learn tricks like that. Thanks. Come on, folks, let's look. Well, it's the famous Bike Party and Magic Stunts book. You can get one for 2 Whiz wrappers and 6 cents in coin or stamps. The Whiz bar is made in the famous Bike Kitchens. Is cellophane wrapped for freshness, supplies quick energy. The world's biggest candy value, only a nickel. Sold everywhere, and boy, it's good. Remember, get your Party and Magic Stunts book by sending 2 Whiz wrappers and 6 cents in coin or stamps to Paul F. Bike Company, Department 1, Chicago. Full instructions on every Whiz wrapper.
Hi, my name is Alfred Sneasley, and when I go to Heroes Comic Shop on 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York, I'm always greeted with a big smile from Jared.
Hey, Alfred. Hey, how are you today?
And his selection of comics and graphic novels, it's just amazing. I mean, it's what I always dreamed I could be. And he always treats me like the hero I am inside.
I don't just read about the heroes, I become the hero! At Heroes Comic Shop, I become the hero Mom always wanted me to be!
So Heroes Comic Shop is located at 130 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York. We're open Wednesday through Saturday. You can check us out at momthroughout.com.
Now up and away!
Today was a grand day. Had a wonderful time. We're trying to recover some files. We took the computer and to the show, and we got some lovely live requests. And then, you ever hear that crunchy crunch noise when the computer says it just threw everything into the trash and destroyed it? Well, that's what I heard but moments ago. I was getting ready to have the wonderful live request to play. And it looks like maybe they're all destroyed. I'm sorry. I know you wanted to hear some fun stuff from the show. We'll have pictures up on the Book of Face by tomorrow, I do believe. But it appears for tonight we're out of luck. But we have requests. That's not even a question. We have requests. And for what I can remember, we'll start there. But the actual recordings, I'm so sorry. With any better luck, but next week at the Pop Market, right there in the Elmira Heights, we'll be doing much better. And we'll be a little more careful about not sending them into the recycling bin. Just looking at the technician, I think he'll be finding himself off of a very short plank on a very long walk. After we find Babushka, I'm sure she'll have a fascinating thing or two to say to ye. She might even make you eat the food she makes. Don't be thinking you're safe. Oh, here we go. Ray Stevens, Guitar Zan. Requested from today.
He's free as a breeze, he's always at ease. He lives in the jungle, hangs by his knees. He swings through the trees without a trapeze in his BVDs. He got a union card and he's practicing hard to play the guitar. Gonna be a big star, yeah, it's gonna go far. Carry moonbeams home in a jar. He ordered Chet's guitar course COD, makes A, E, working on B, digs C and W and R and B, and me and the chimpanzee agree that one day soon he'll be a celebrity. Get it, get it, get it! Ow! Guitar Zan! He's a guitar man. He's all you can stand. Give him a hand, Guitar Zan. Jane with no last name, kinda homely and plain. Loves her just the same, cause she kindles a flame and it drives him insane when he hears her sing. She really does her thing, it's her claim to fame. Come on, sing one, Jane.
All right. Baby! Baby! Wow, baby! Scooby-Dooby, baby! Scooby-Dooby-Dooby,
Well, he got a pet monkey, he likes to get drunky and sing boogie woogie, and it sounds real funky. Come on, your time, boy. Here we go. Sing one, monkey. Let's hear it for the monkey. On Saturday night they need some excitement. Jane gets right, monkey gets tight. Voices unite in the pale moonlight. Sounds alright, yeah, it's dynamite. It's out of sight, let's hear it right now. Baby!
Shut up, baby, I'm trying to sing.
Get it out. Guitar sing and this jungle band. They're all you can stay. Give them a hand. Guitar sing, baby. Yeah, guitar sing and this jungle band. They're all you can stay. A little applause. Guitar sing. Guitar sing and this jungle band. They're all you can stay. Give them a hand. Guitar sing. Hey, guitar sing and this jungle band.
Hot, you're kidding me? It's humid as hell. Where were you yesterday?
Kicking in the mall just the other day. I was checking out the girlies and the schmucks and the toupees. It was time to get busy. It started getting dark, so we busted out the door onto the sidewalk. Walking back to the hotel from the bagel shop. It was so damn humid, air was on us like a mop. I was shredding like a mule. I was frying like a blintz. I was swimming in my shorts, if you get the hint.
Past 3, we were chilling out front, working up an appetite, thinking about lunch, motivating on the beach, hanging out by Wolfies, thinking about pumpernicks or maybe even Schultzes. I'll have a corned beef or a quarter pound of brisket. The salmon didn't look so hot, I didn't wanna risk it. Belching by the window, I was getting kinda hot. I felt just like a brisket that was boiling in a pot.
Hot as hell. Don't we have any friends with air conditioning?
Doesn't Myrtle have air conditioning?
Myrtle? You mean octogenarian mutant ninja Myrtle?
That's the girl. Myrtle.
Let's go Myrtle.
Let's say we walk over there.
What? No, what? Are you crazy? Check this.
Let's say we take a bus.
Let me take a bus. That'd be better.
Okay, let's get it.
Just go somewhere I'm frying like a blintz.
Oh, well, this particular final party keeps getting better and better. I go to find out our call-in requests and be guessing what I find. I be finding the phone off the hook. Now, for you kittens out there who don't know what that means, now the old-fashioned phones, you take them out the hook, you get a busy signal. That means the phone don't ring. You can't get the signal through. And thereby, any calls that might have come in didn't come in. And it looked like it may have been Babushka's doing. I put the phone back on the hook, so if you want to give us a call in at 323-432-8346, that'd be 323-HEAVE-HO. Give us a call. We can actually take the phone calls now. It's a lovely thing how that works. I do believe I have been sabotaged. Sabotage. What do you know? We have. That last song was Two Live Jews with Oi, It's So Humid. No. We heard wanted something from Hogton. No, was it? No. I'm confuzzled. I've been thrown off me game, and that's all there be to it. You know what it means? It means it's time for one of the requests I heard. As they were walking away, they said, I should have requested Star Trekkin'. So that's where we're going.
Trekking across the universe. On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk. Star trekking across the universe. Slowly going forward 'cause we can't find reverse. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, Jim.
It's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, Captain.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, Jim. Star trekking across the universe. On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk. Star trekking across the universe. Slowly going forward, still can't find reverse.
It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead.
It's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, Captain.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, Jim.
Starship Captain James T. Kirk.
Ah, we come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace, shoot to kill, man.
It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead.
Well, it's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, Captain.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Scrape them off, Jim. Star trekking across the universe. On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk. Star trekking across the universe. Slowly going forward and things are getting worse.
It's just
You cannot change the laws of physics. Laws of physics. Laws of physics. Cannot change the laws of physics. Laws of physics, Jim. Oh, we come in peace. Shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace. Shoot to kill. Scotty, beam me up.
It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead.
Well, it's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it, not as we know it, Captain.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow.
You cannot change the script, Jim. I'll see you, Jimmy.
It's worse than that. It's physics, Jim.
Bridge to engine room, warp factor 9. Oh, if I give it any more, she'll blow.
We used to steal the wheels off of baby coaches to make go-karts. Now, those of you that don't know what a go-kart is, a go-kart is made from wood that you take old orange crates of stuff like that, and it's shaped like an eye, like a big eye. We'll stand it up for you. A board goes across this way, and then one goes down the middle, and then one goes across this way again. Then you have to make an axis so that you can make a left and a right turn, hammer down rope and everything. So you can make a left and right turn. Then you need wheels. You've got to have baby coach wheels. Got to have them. Nothing else will work. So we used to go out at night stealing baby coach wheels. 287 baby coach wheels we stole. The odd wheel was because Old Weird Harold had a Continental on the back. And you get in your old go-kart there and just sit in it and just pretend that you were driving all over the country. And you gotta have your own music to ride your go-kart. That was my music. I took mine from the Rough Riders. Old Weird Harold took his from the Lone Ranger. And Crying Charlie took his from the Green Hornet. We had about 3 million kids all racing with their own music. And so the cops heard about our stealing because the mothers reported. There are kids out here stealing our baby coach wheels. Every morning we put our children into the baby coaches, push them, the coaches don't move. Children look up and say, why me? So we had to hide them. And we waited 2 days for the heat to blow over. And we brought them out Saturday morning, Go-Kart Championship of America. And we're out there, all of us, full force, 300 kids out there. And we're warming up our go-karts at the top of the hill. We had a race on Dead Man's Hill. It was called Dead Man's Hill because it went straight down for about a quarter of a mile, and then it emptied out onto a freeway. Henceforth the name Dead Man's Hill. And we had everything. We had guys that would make pit stops and everything. If your wheel came off, guys would grab it and put it back on it to have a 2-hour pit stop. You know, because it takes a long time to hammer out the nail, straighten it back out, and then put it back in with a rock. You know, you can do it with a nail and a hammer, a real straight one, but you can't do it with a rock. Good. And we had a fireman. Little kid, 3 years old, used to follow us running down the hill. Had a cup of water in his hand. Whenever you went bad, he hit you in the face with, you know, and put you out, run back up. Hit you with a knife. He was fast. So now we got the Go-Kart Championship of America, and we're all warming up. I'm warming up my go-kart. I hadn't even gotten out of first gear yet. Old Weird Harold's warming up his Rolls Royce. His sounds like this. And his old Crying Charlie. And the kid came out with his father's underwear. He took black shoe polish, made some squares on them, and he waved them. They're off! We're going down the hill. And I'm winning by 6 inches. Right behind me is old Weird Harold. And he's gaining on me. It's almost like a 4-way tie for first place. Old Weird Harold shot past me. Gotta catch up with him. Reached into my pocket, pulled out my trusty can of 3-in-1 oil. Zoomed ahead. One of the kids went off to the side. An accident. Boosh, right in the face. Got him. And I look about 20 feet from the bottom of the hill and I see 900 cop cars waiting. I went to my emergency brake, which is a piece of wood. Push it forward, it'll stop you if you're going about 1 mile every 5 weeks. No good. Put my legs down. I gotta stop. The cops are gonna lock us up. No. We smashed up 900 5, 6-year-old kids on the ground crying. Oh, the cops are beautiful, gonna scare us to death. Pull the guns out. We'll shoot them down right here. Kill all of them, boy. Crying Charlie broke. The cops pulled out the cuffs, put the handcuffs on us, and it backfired on them because her wrists were so skinny that as soon as we put our arms down, they fell off. Hey, missus, the things fell off of us, but we wasn't trying to run away or nothing. We was just standing right here. Honest, don't shoot us down or nothing, but they fell off of us because our wrists, and so they thigh cuffed us together, and that's the way we went to jail. Yeah.
There'll be Bill Cosby with go-karts. Then we cut a commercial, come back, and maybe we'll see if the phone lines be working, or anything be working around here, or even where Babushka be. Aye, it's a frustration. If anything else could go wrong, well, I guess that's what you get. You have a great day, and then things go cobbity-coobity along the way. It's a little yin and yang kind of thing.
Back to present ancient Chinese pantomime, just for fun of it, Jello tonight. Back to present small Chinese type baby, waiting for dessert. Chinese mother bling baby, Jello, famous Western delicacy. Poor Chinese baby. He unable to tell if this Jello is strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, lime, apple, black raspberry, black cherry, or grape. Jello come in all 10 flavors. Poor Chinese baby. But Chinese mother bling baby, great Western invention. Spoon. Spoon was invented for eating Jello. Baby find this is grape Jello. Deep, dark, delicious new flavor. Chinese baby very happy. So end ancient Chinese pantomime. Is pretty good commercial, no?
Look, Sidekick, a shop just for heroes.
No, it's a comic book shop and it's for everyone.
Not possible. See, it's even right in the name, Heroes. So that means you'll need to stay out here whilst I go shopping.
It's Heroes, your mom threw out comic shop, and it's for everyone, including sidekicks.
Hey guys, you know, the little guy is right. It's all about the love of comics, and not whether you can fly or not. But, by the way, I do love the cape.
Gee, thanks.
So Heroes Comic Shop is located at 130 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York. We're open Wednesday through Saturday. You can check us out at momtheroutout.com.
Oh, look! They have Archie comics!
Heroes Comics, for every kind of hero.
Well, glory be. Somebody called in after we managed to hang up the old phone so he could actually get through to the request line. What a fascinating technical concept. Making sure that things go back where they belong. Let's go straight to the phone lines. It's driving me, well, batty.
Captain, my friends are at the con today, and I'm just a little annoyed at them because they won't shut up about everything they saw. Your whole setup was neat, that's not a problem, but I just want you to play a song to convey exactly how I'm feeling right now. If you could, please play Stop Talking About Comic Books or I'll Kill You by Ukla the Mock. Thank you.
Stop talking about comic books or I'll kill you. I don't care if the Hulk could defeat the Man of Steel. I'm gonna rearrange your face if you continue to debate whether Logan's claws could pierce Steve Rogers' shield. I just couldn't care less if they bring back Kraven. And I don't care if Spider-Man's a clone. Stop spending all our cash on back issues of The Flash, or I swear to God you're gonna spend your twilight years alone. You can call them graphic novels, they're still just plain old comic books to me. And I don't see why you must always ceaselessly discuss the post-zero hour continuity. For the last time I won't read those Kirby X-Men. You know that I prefer the work he did for DC. And if you don't wanna die, you'll lose that old Street Price Guide, Comic Buyer's Guide, and Wizard Magazine. But please get the new Invisible.
jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle lives a life that's free. Watch out for that tree. When he gets in scrape, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an ape named Ape. Then away he'll schlep on his elephant shep, while Bella and Ursula stay in step with George of the jungle, friend to you and me. Watch out for that tree. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle, friend to you and me.
There be George of the jungle, my weird house. Yeah, come here. It's been one of those strange days. I was requested from today. Well, we got to see many a fun thing. Some great costumes. One of the funnest ones it was the young woman on stilts as Belle with Cogsworth and Luminaire, running around on her feet and making all kinds of trouble. It was just lovely to see. She must have been a good 12 feet tall, if an inch. And we also saw, someone looked like straight out of Hogwarts, and one of the professors. And then we saw many an anime character. And then we also got to see a bunch of strange-looking, almost Pokemon-esque, furry creatures running around. Maybe they were Pokemons. Hey, wouldn't that be a fascinating thing? Pokemons hiding out in comic book cons, and nobody would recognize we suspected them, for they be in disguise or playing cosplay, as they say. I don't know, but we have Stephen right now with shopping carts.
When I go to the grocery store and I see a guy pushing 30 shopping carts across the parking lot, sometimes I say, somebody else might want to use one of those. Last time I went to the grocery store, I caused a lot of commotion because I tried to buy that thing at the register that separates your food from the other guy's. No, I need this. You don't know what it's like where I live. I went into a store and asked the woman if she had anything to put underneath the coasters. I told her my coasters were marking up my tables. The woman started crying. Then I went to another store and asked them if they had any maps that weren't aerial views. That guy was weeping openly. Then I said to him, was the blue the sky or the water? He said, just get out of my store. When I was little, my grandmother said, Stephen, come over here. I said, what do you mean? She said, you're over there. Now come over here. She said, here's $5, and don't tell your mother that I'm giving this to you. I said, it'll cost you more than that. I remember when I was a fetus, I used to sneak out at night when my mother was sleeping. I thought to myself, now's the time I should start stealing some stuff. Now that they don't have any fingerprints.
Well, a Scotsman clad in kilt left the bar one evening fair, and one could tell by how he walked that he'd drunk more than his share. He fumbled round until he could no longer keep his feet, and he stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. Ring-ding-diddle-diddle-i-o, ring-da-diddly-i-o. He stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. About that time, two young and lovely girls just happened by. One says to the other with a twinkle in her eye, "See yon sleeping Scotsman, so strong and handsome built, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt." Ring-ding-diddle-diddle-i-o, ring-da-diddly-i-o. I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt. They crept up on that sleeping Scotsman quiet as could be, lifted up his kilt about an inch so they could see, and there, behold, for them to view beneath his Scottish skirt was nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. Ring-ding-diddle-diddle-i-o, ring-da-diddly-i-o, was nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. They marveled for a moment, then one said, "We must be gone. Let's leave a present for our friend before we move along." As a gift they left a blue silk ribbon tied into a bow. Around the bonny star the Scots kilt did lift and show. Ring-ding-diddle-diddle-i-o, ring-da-diddly-i-o. Around the bonny star the Scots kilt did lift and show. Now the Scotsman woke to nature's call and stumbled towards the trees. Behind the bush he lifts his kilt and gawks at what he sees. And in a startled voice he says to what's before his eyes, "Oh, lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize." Ring-ding-diddle-diddle-i-o, ring-da-diddly-i-o. "Oh, lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize."
That there's a classic. That there be the Scotsman. Brian Powers. He does the most wonderful job of all. Now we have Leroy Pullins with I'm a Nut. That's about how I feel, like someone's cracked this nut, and they just... and I'm still wondering where that crazy nut is. I have a feeling she didn't stick around.
I'm a nut, I'm a nut. My life, I don't ever get in a rut. The head on my shoulders is sort of loose, and I ain't got sense God gave a goose. Lord, I ain't crazy, but I'm a nut. Is it wetter underwater if you're there when it rains? Is it shorter to New York than it is by plane? Between myself and I wonder who's the dumber. Is it hotter down south than it is in the summer? I'm a nut, I'm a nut. My life, don't ever get in a rut. The head on my shoulders is sort of loose, and I ain't got sense God gave a goose. Lord, I ain't crazy, but I'm a nut. I drove my Cadillac to Vegas to satisfy my lust. Wheel and deal and left old Vegas on a Greyhound bus. I sure didn't set the woods on fire while I was there, but remember only forest fires prevent fires. I'm a nut, I'm a nut. My life, don't ever get in a rut. The head on my shoulders is sort of loose, and I ain't got sense God gave a goose. Lord, I ain't crazy, but I'm a nut. The poverty war will be over when I begin to fight. If it took a dime to go around the world, I couldn't get out of sight. I don't mind to take the girls out if they don't mind to go Dutch. Makes me feel like $1 million, and I bet I ain't worth half that much. I'm a nut, I'm a nut. My life, I don't ever get in a rut. The head on my shoulders is sort of loose, and I ain't got sense God gave a goose. Lord, I ain't crazy, but I'm a nut.
Oh, crazy man, I'm a nut. Oh, lordy, 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 I'm crazy.
Well, I just been informed. We figured out where Miss Babushka has disappeared too. I mean, we know she has been feeling a little under the weather. That's why she didn't make it to the con today. So I say, stay home and rest, why don't ye? And get yourself feeling better. Check out the Book of Face and see if there's anything inspirational there. So, what does she do? Well, she's on hold right now, ready for the witching hour. I hope you are too. And I do believe she can stay on hold for just a little bit longer. A wee bit longer, so we all have a chance to take a deep breath and be prepared for her. It is what it is. Don't be forgetting 323-HEAVE-HO. 323-HEAVE-HO can call your dreams come true. At least that's what they keep telling me. But there's no time like the present. Let's pull the Band-Aid. Ho ho.
Hello there. I know you said stay home and get some rest, so I feels better, but hey, Mexico is so much fun this time of year, and thank goodness them federales still takes the bribes. They know a good, honest bribe when they sees one. You'd be amazed what you can buy with just 2 donkeys and a dozen or so chickens. Anyway, I'm things now. Well, I thought it was a nightmare. What it was so true. They told me don't go walking slow. The devil's on the loose. Better run through the jungle. Better run through the jungle. Better run through the jungle. Well, don't look back to see. Thought I heard a rumbling, calling to my name. 200 million guns loaded. Satan cries, take aim. Better run through the jungle. Better run through the jungle. Better run through the jungle. Oh, don't look back to see. Over on the mountain, thunder magic spoke. Let the people know my wisdom. Fill the land with smoke. Better run through the jungle. Better run through the jungle. Better run through the jungle.
Well, I do believe we've been tortured well enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.